Warning, spoilers.
Okay, the Birds of Prey series. Now, in the series, Batman had left Gotham City, or New Gotham as they call it here. Last time he was seen, he was fighting Joker along with Batgirl. After the fight, Joker did two things. He hired a man to kill Selina Kyle, who already had their daughter, Helena Wayne, and stabbed her right in front of Helena. While Joker himself um, went to Barbara Gordon's apartment and shot her, crippling her, making her Oracle. Eventually, Helena finds out that her father is Bruce Wayne, also known as Batman, and joins forces with Barbara, creating a crime-fighting organization with some help from Alfred Pennyworth. Um, they eventually meet this girl named Dinah Lance, who is nothing like Dinah Lance from the comics, and they become the Birds of Prey. And they go and fight a bunch of villains like corrupt cops, serial killers, gangs, and metahumans. Most of them working for Harley Quinzel, um, who was really done very well in here. Like they do a really interesting thing with Harley. I just want to get this out of the way. They did a really good job at casting Harley. Kind of playing this really insane person, but trying to act like she's like a normal person. Even though when she's on screen, you can clearly see that she wants to fricking kill someone, even her own henchmen. Um, I really liked Harley Quinzel. She was a really great villain for the show. Um, then we have Helena Wayne. Helena is much like the Helena from the regular DC universe before the New 52. Like she's really headstrong. She thinks that she can do things on her own, and she's like self-independent, or self. I can't say her. She's independent, and we can really see that there is parts of her mom and her dad in her. Then we have Barbara Gordon. She is a lot like the Barbara Gordon from the comics when she was Oracle. They did a really good job with her. Dinah Lance, well, she sucks. Okay, like everyone else, I don't really like Dinah. She is very annoying, and she is just not Dinah, okay? Like, her mom is Black Canary, but her mom has a canary cry, and her name isn't Dinah. In fact, I think Dinah was just an alias she used. Like, Dinah was her name, but her last name she changed. Um, like, it would have been cool if she was, like, the daughter of the second Black Canary, because there's two Black Canaries, and and her father was Oliver Queen. That would have been interesting. But instead, she's just this really annoying character with psychic powers for some reason. Why does she have psychic powers? Her mom has a canary cry. Shouldn't that mean she should have that power too? Um, it's kind of weird to me. Um, then we also have Alfred. The actor that played Alfred did a pretty good job. And then we also have this one character who's kind of like, I forgot his name. He's kind of like a love interest for Helena while also being like the Commissioner Gordon. Um, Take away the Commissioner part. Like he helps out a bit. He finds clues that helps Helena take down the bad guy. Stuff like that. As for the other villains, they don't use any villains from Batman's Rogues Gallery, and some of them they could have easily done. Like in the first episode, there's a villain who, you know, kills people by using their fear. Does this sound a little familiar to you? They could have just easily used Scarecrow, but instead they use this other guy who has psychic abilities. Yeah, metahumans are used a lot in here. Then there's this other guy who's called the Crawler. Crawler could have been like three different villains. Like there's three different villains Crawler could have been. He could have been Mr. Zaz because he kidnapped young women and killed them. Two-Face because he had like a split personality, or even Clayface because he had like this weird shape-shifting thing going on. Like it's really weird. But they just didn't use these villains, and it could have been really easy. Like they do use Lady Shiva, but they changed her character where apparently she's not a killer, even though that's her thing. Shiva's a killer. Heck, in Nightfall, she trained Bruce Wayne and wouldn't let him go unless he murdered somebody. Like, that's Lady Shiva's character. Um, but yeah, like, that was one of my problems. The other problem is that they made Helena a metahuman. Now, I understand Dinah. Like, she was, like, even if it wasn't the same power from the comic, she was still a metahuman. But Helena is not a metahuman from either comics. Like, Earth 2, the last DC universe, or the New 52, she didn't have, superpowers. And, the thing about Batman and Catwoman is that they were awesome characters because they didn't need powers to kick ass. I don't even know how the heck she got powers. Like, I can only guess it was probably from Selena, since they look like they are kind of going for the Tim Burton Schumacher thing sometimes, especially how Catwoman looks. It kind of looks like the Tim Burton Batman Returns costume, except her hair is out in the back, and that's kind of about it. That's the only difference from that costume. As for the series entirely, it's pretty good. The style of Gotham is alright. There's times where the CGI looks pretty bad, mostly during the day, but other times it's okay. If you're a Birds of Prey fan, I guess give it a look. Like, if you find it at like a video store, I say rent it. It's an okay series to watch. That's all I gotta say. Next time, I'll be talking about the Batman movies.